Okay, so we're gonna make, I think it's gonna be my tag now. Okay, so we're gonna take some paper that I have, and we're gonna fold it and create a signature. For some reason, this is called a signature. I don't know why. It's folded paper stacked together. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, I could just take the paper and then fold it all in half. Done, super easy. Don't do that. It will not be as good. What you're going to do is fold each sheet individually. You can do this, and you need to make sure they're the right size. Let's say there are two ways to do that. One way, you can measure this and get like the right size that you need, which is this size. This is the right size, and you can lay it on your page. You can take your ruler, you know how to measure it. You say, oh, but it doesn't need to be. It needs to be 10 1/2 inches. And then you measure out 10 1/2 inches, 10 1/2 inches. You get this length, and you lay it out, and then cut it out of the big paper. That's one way to do it. You can also do what I did, which is I folded all of these pieces of paper. I created a signature of those pages, and then I took the innards. Since I was using a yearbook, I had this innards already, and I would need to know that this was the size that I wanted. So I had the stack. I laid this right on top. I was very precise and aligned it very well on the edge, and then I marked it with a pencil and cut that way. So that's how I did it. I found it to be pretty effective. But here you go. Here's how to fold paper. You've got this paper. You're going to fold each page individually. Give you a better view, I'm going to do it on this brown background, this brown board. So what I'd like to do is I take the corners, these little corners, and I line them up precisely with each of these corners. Have downward pressure here so it doesn't move, and then I'll slowly work my hands back to that edge. Many people who do bookbinding have a tool that's traditionally made out of bone. It's called a bone tool, and they'll just go over this and burnish it a little bit. You can use your thumbnail, you can use like a pencil, you can use something, you can use nothing, you can just do this. Anyway, that's how it works. Each page needs to be folded individually. It gives you a cleaner edge and more precision than it would if you folded like a big stack at once. Oh, I can just do it all at once, and that's going to be really rough. It's not going to get that nice crease inside. So to fold more efficiently, I'll take the stack and I would just fold one page on top of another. So fold it, align it, crease it, move it, and then I'm on to the next one. So this is, I found to be pretty efficient, and I'm always trying to think of how can I make this process more lean? How can I take the fat out of it? How can I make it quicker? I've also done it where I fold that piece of paper and then unfold it like that, and then when you do the next one, you fold it and you stack it right there. Fold it, stack it, and you create that signature as you go. So that's how I created the first ones. To get it to the right size, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Down like that. I took my innards. I lined up this corner, made sure that edge was right on. So I was really looking at that edge, and then I took that pencil that I had. Actually, I'm not even sure if I did that. You can mark it with a pencil and then cut it with a ruler. I think I may have just taken my X-Acto knife and cut right along. Actually, no, I don't think of that. I marked it with a pencil. I had, where my pencil is. I had those lines, lined with the ruler, took a knife. Until that was all the way gone, and then took this way until that was all the way gone. And I ended up with this beautiful little signature. That way also gave me this edge, which is flat. If you do not, if you cut all the pages before, you will get like a little, you'll get the edges to start coming. Edges will start, camera work angles. They'll start doing like this little point where they kind of go up into a peak. That's because they're all the same length, but as they're stacked in here. The one that's in the middle is higher up than the one that's on the bottom. So the edges that are the exact same length, the ones that are in the middle, will be higher up than the ones on the outside. So that's how that works. You can determine how many you want, how many will fit. I decided that 3 fit about pretty well. I have 8, I think I have 8 sheets in each signature. So there you go. I'm at this stage. They're not stitched, nothing's staying together. The next part would be trying to make some holes to line those up. Alignment is key, and then we will stitch it.